Happy February and happy month of love. I love any reason to celebrate love and joy and happiness. And that is what this month is all about to me. So we are going to do some drills, some skills, and some choreography. In the membership, you have access to hundreds of those. And every month I give you a few things to focus on just to kind of guide your practice. So if you would like to get the membership, you can get the membership at thatnicolefiore.com or on YouTube. The memberships are separate, but they are the same content. So you will gain access to everything. I just prefer the way it's laid out on my website because I get to actually lay that out. On YouTube, I have less control of how it's laid out, but it is available in both places. So the drill that we are going to focus on this month is a brand new drill, and it is on core mobility. When we are skating, our core is so important. There are mainly three things that I will always say, and it's to roll your shoulders back, bend your knees, tighten your core. Your core is the thing that holds you up. It is what allows you to sit properly. It is helping you stand properly. It is so important in life and extremely important in roller skating. In regular life, we are not really accustomed to rotating our core. In skating, we need to develop that and we need it to become a natural movement. So we will be working on our core mobility, and it is a very short drill video. It is short and sweet, to the point. I do recommend doing it multiple times throughout the week, not just once this month, but multiple times throughout a week. Then our skill this month is the 3-turn. I just did a video. I posted it on Instagram a few weeks ago, and I was doing turns, and a lot of the comments are calling it pivots. This has come up in conversation from a few of my private lessons. A lot of people are calling turns pivots. I get that. That completely makes sense. To me, pivots are this, but I understand that you are pivoting when you are doing a turn. So it does make sense to me. I just have to wrap my brain around that it will have multiple names. Sure, that makes sense. But a 3-turn is what I call it, and that is what we call it in artistic skating. And it's going from an outer edge to an inner edge, or an inner edge to an outer edge. We will be working on mainly the forward outer to inner. That is the first one that I recommend starting with. Of course, in our turn section of skills, we have so many turns to learn. We have 3 turns, all the different forms. We have brackets, we have rockers, we have counters. So there's a lot to learn with turns, and I am such a nerd about turns. I love talking about them. I love practicing them. I love working on them. So if you have any questions about turns or pivots, please let me know. Our core is super important when we are doing turns. We have to start to tighten different parts of our core. And again, not a normal thing in life. We don't typically know how to tighten our left side, then our right side. But when you are doing a turn, you kind of have to start developing that. If I'm going to rotate to my left on any rotation, but if I'm going to rotate to my left, I want to trigger my left side of my core to start that rotation. And then when I finish the turn, I need to trigger the right side of my core to stop the rotation and to check me. So we can work on all of that, but the core mobility drill and the 3-turn will go together and work really, really well together. So if you are struggling with keeping your body up, return to that core mobility drill. Do it before you work on the 3-turn, and you'll be good to go. And then our choreography this month is one of my favorite songs to dance to, one of my favorite pieces of choreography, honestly, that I've created, and it is to Gimme. Gimme? Gimme, gimme, gimme. It's by ABBA. There was a TikTok dance for it. Very disco-y, very 70s. I take that TikTok choreography and make it my own and make it very skatable. There is a beginner, intermediate, as well as an advanced, and it is So much fun. I went to New York a few months ago and I filmed some of the skating in front of what was Studio 54. It was just like, it felt so right to be on that street and do that choreography. And as I was filming it, there was a guy that walked up that was like, I know you. You dance on skates on Instagram. And I was like, I do. I am doing that right now for my membership. That choreography, it is fast. The beginner intermediate doesn't have a lot of skating involved, but the advanced does. The advanced has a partial three turn. It has a grapevine. If you wish to do the grapevine, you can always adjust the choreography to fit you. And I highly suggest doing that because you can adapt it over time and then add things in as you go and as you progress. So please let me know if you have any questions at all. Like I said, the membership is available on thatnicolefiore.com as well as on YouTube. And we do have some spots still available for our workshop. That's an in-person workshop in Huntington Beach. So check that out. The link will be in the description always for those, for the workshops and for private lessons as well. And I hope you have a beautiful month. Tell someone you love them.